plays Karim Benzema's time at Real Madrid over. 1:15. ESPN FC's Gab Marcotti dives into Karim Benzema's recent tweet thanking Real Madrid for 9 years with the club and what it means for his future. 1:15. The transfer window is open, and Transfer Talk has the latest rumors making the rounds. Follow along with our daily blog throughout the summer. Benzema could follow Ronaldo out of Madrid. Karim Benzema's future at Real Madrid is the latest to be thrown into question, according to a report in AS, with Harry Kane, Robert Lewandowski and Edinson Cavani being named as potential candidates to Cristiano Ronaldo, and they would take the Frenchman's position. Benzema has won the Champions League 4 times since joining Madrid from Lyon in 2009, but his goal return in recent seasons has come in for criticism. In 9 years, he has only hit the 20-goal mark on 2 occasions in La Liga, with an all-time low of 5 last term, and Ronaldo's exit for Juventus leaves him vulnerable. According to AS, they say that his role as Ronaldo's foil was his saving grace, but the spotlight will intensify without his goals to win games for Madrid almost single-handedly, and he is likely to find himself on the bench. Benzema could be offered an escape route by Napoli, where he would be reunited with former Madrid boss Carlo Ancelotti, but as say the Frenchman, who has a contract until 2021, has no intentions of changing clubs this summer. How likely is Karim Benzema to end up at Napoli next season? Gabriel Buiz, AFP, Getty Images Live BLOG 20.31 BST, done deal. Brighton have signed Lille central midfielder Yves Bissouma on a 5-year deal. BISSOUMA signs for Albion, the best of their reaction. Mali https://t.co/Fulmia2fa. Khazri from Sunderland, Wabi Khazri Sengay Javak Lesvertsjusqueen 2022, https://t.co/vivoyatkibipic.twitter.com/subderlo4xm, as Saint Etienne, at Asia Officiel, July 17, 2018. Khazri played last season at fellow League One club Run.19.44 BST, an update on Alisson to Liverpool. According to Sky, the Reds have made a €70 million bid for the Brazilian goalkeeper with no fee agreed upon yet between the clubs. Liverpool are desperate to replace Loris Karius after the Germans' disastrous Champions League final and have had Rome as Alisson at the top of their list from the beginning. There's more to come on this one, we're sure. 19.18 BST, done deal. The Portland Timbers have made a late addition to strengthen their roster both now and potentially for the future by signing Argentine midfielder Tomas Konechny on loan. The Timbers have signed 20-year-old Argentinian midfielder Tomas Konechny on loan from San Lorenzo. Welcome, Tomas. Details, https://t.co/berm24xwn3. Full story. 18.43 BST, is Alexander Golovin headed to Chelsea? Not yet anyways. On Tuesday, CSKA Moscow president Yevgeny Gainer shot down rumors that a deal had been completed for the 22-year-old starlet. Gainer told Sport24.ru the following: in order not to ruin Sasha Golovin, we must let him go. But we have no solution for today. When we receive an offer, we always try to negotiate openly. Chelsea. We have no secret agreement with them. The question of his transition to another club will be decided, I think, in the next couple of days. It sounds as if the Russia star will be on the move soon, but to where remains a huge question mark. 18.06 BST, does Marko Arnautovic have a place under Manuel Pellegrini at West Ham? Rumors are again swirling that West Ham are listening to offers for the Austrian hitman. UK radio station TalkSport suggests that Man United and Roma would be the front-runners if West Ham decide to sell Arnautovic. 17.32 BST, done deal. Frank Lampard and Derby County have signed 2 highly rated youngsters on loan. The Rams have announced they have signed midfielder Mason Mount from Chelsea and forward Harry Wilson from Liverpool on season-long loans. Welcome to Derby County, at Mason Mount _10 and at Harry Wilson _ clenched fist right finger. https://t.co/app7wuial. Wilson, meanwhile, is rated as one of Liverpool's top young talents and scored 7 times in 13 games last season on loan at Championship side Hull. 2 shrewd signings by Lamps and Derby, 1658 British summertime. Atletico Madrid are close to confirming the signings of Gelson Martins and Nikola Kalinic, according to Mundo Deportivo, 1638 British summertime. The Elliott hedge fund, which has now taken control of AC Milan, are planning an overhaul of the club, which could see Antonio Conte come in as a replacement for Gennaro Gattuso as manager, according to Sport Mediaset, 1617 British summertime. Venezuela defensive midfielder Christian Micun, 18, has passed a medical ahead of a move to Juventus, according to Gianluca Di Marzio, 1601 British summertime. Tutto Sport claim Manchester City and Barcelona are interested in Miralem Pjanic, but Juventus would only accept a bid of around €90 million, 1547 British summertime. Real Madrid could finalize a deal to sign Thibaut Courtois by the end of Tuesday, according to Cadena Cope, 1530 British summertime. West Ham are among the possible destinations for Barcelona defender Marlon Santos, according to Sport. Hertha Berlin and Fenerbahce are other contenders, 1518 British summertime, as confirmed. Libertad Digital's report that Zinedine Zidane is returning to Juventus as a director, but add that the Italian giants will also sign the Frenchman's son, Luca, 1500 British summertime. Liverpool are closing in on a deal for Roma goalkeeper Alisson, according to Sky Italia, 1441 British summertime. Libertad Digital claims Zinedine Zidane will return to former club Juventus as a sporting director, 1416 British summertime. Blackburn Rovers have beaten Tottenham, Manchester United and Liverpool to the signing of Lithuanian teenager Vilius Piliukaitis, according to Team Talk. The 17-year-old is considered the brightest talent in Eastern European football, 1348 British summertime. Real Madrid are ready to cut their losses on Theo Hernandez, according to Marca, 1332 British summertime. The arrival of Clement Lenglet at Barcelona means only one of Thomas Vermaelen or Yerry Mina will stay for next season, according to Marca, 1315 British summertime. Atalanta have completed a deal to sign Chelsea's Mario Pasalic on a season-long loan with an obligation to buy for €15 million, 1256 British summertime. Lille have concluded an agreement to sign Portuguese international central defender José Fonte on a free transfer. According to RMC, he is expected in North France at the end of July when his post-World Cup holidays have come to an end. The 34-year-old is expected to sign a one-year deal with the option to extend by a further 12 months, 1246 British summertime, as Monaco striker Adama Diakabi is expected in Huddersfield to undergo a medical shortly, according to Foot Mercado, 1235 British summertime. Valencia officials have travelled to Paris as they step up negotiations to sign Gonçalo Guedes from PSG, according to Superdeport, 1222 British summertime. Chelsea defender Todd Kane has joined Hull on a one-year loan deal. Good luck at Hull, Todd. Thumbs up. https://t.co/ica3tree. Chelsea FC, at Chelsea FC, July 17, 2018, 12:02 British summertime. Real Sociedad are keen on Barcelona's Jose Arnaiz, who has a €12 million buyout clause, according to Marca, 11:49 British summertime. Sassuolo have complete the signing of Mehdi Rabia from Konyaspor, according to Corriere dello Sport, 11:35 British summertime. Out of contract Mexico defender Diego Reyes has 3 options as he goes about choosing a new club following his spell with Porto, according to ESPN's Ivan Canada. The first is Real Betis in La Liga, the other a club in the Bundesliga, and the third is from the Premier League. The 25-year-old missed out on the World Cup due to a hamstring injury and has previously played on loan at Espanyol and Real Sociedad. 11:21 British summertime. James Milner is not a player that has entered the final 12 months of his current contract. Sources have told ESPN FC that Milner's Liverpool deal, in fact, expires in the summer of 2020 and that there are currently no talks scheduled between the club and the player's representatives about a new contract. 11:02 British summertime. Ipswich have completed the signing of Gwyn Edwards from Peterborough. Summer signing number 3. Happy to see Gwyn Edwards sign. ITFC, July 17, 2018, 10:45 British summertime. More from Mundo Deportivo. Barcelona are stepping up negotiations with Ajax over the sale of Frenkie de Jong in a bid to speed up the deal. 10:34 British summertime. Spal have completed the signing of Andrea Petagna from Atalanta, according to Gianluca Di Marzio. surplus to requirements at Schalke 04, the defender will resume team training on Tuesday. But Sporting executive Christian Heidel says, both sides are interested in Benny making a change. That's no secret. Huet has spent last season on loan at Juventus, but made just 3 appearances in Serie A. 902 British summertime. Boca Juniors have offered Barcelona €5 million to loan Yerry Mina for 12 months, with the obligation to buy for €10 million, according to Gianluca Di Marzio. Should he agree to join permanently, he would have a €30 million release clause inserted into his contract. 8:47 British summertime. Alessandro Florenzi is set to renew his contract with Roma, despite being contested by some of the club's fans this summer, when his future did not seem so certain. Meanwhile, rumors persist that Chelsea and Liverpool are fighting it out to sign Alisson Becker, with Roma understood to be targeting Robin Olsen of Copenhagen as a potential replacement. 8:28 British summertime. Sevilla. Football director Joaquin Caparros insists his club does not want to sell Arsenal reported target Steven Nzonzi, and the player will only leave if his €40 million release clause is met. Caparros, who congratulated Nzonzi by sending a message on Twitter saying how proud he and the club is of him for winning the World Cup with France, said of the 29-year-old midfielder to El Desmarque, "For the time being, we have not received offers for him. But if a team comes along with a very interesting offer for him, we will listen. He is a good player and we want him with us. But contracts are contracts. He has 2 years left on his contract and not 2 or 4 or 5 months. If the player wants to leave, he knows what the process is at our club to leave." 8:08 British summertime. The departure of Cristiano Ronaldo to Juventus has opened the door to a more prominent role for Gareth Bale, according to The Guardian, with the forward set to take over as the focus of Real Madrid's attack. There had been persistent speculation that Bale would leave Madrid, most likely for Manchester United, but he will try to lock down assurances regarding his responsibilities under new coach Julen Lopetegui when the two discuss the matter this week. Man United target Croatian duo. Croatia may have lost to France on Sunday, but their journey to the World Cup final has caught the eye of Manchester United. According to The Sun, the Red Devils are lining up a £92 million double swoop for Ivan Perisic and Ante Rebic after being impressed by the pair's performances in Russia. United were strongly linked with the move for Perisic last year, but the winger eventually opted to sign a new contract at Inter Milan. It's thought the 29-year-old could be tempted to swap the San Siro for Old Trafford this summer though, along with his compatriot Rebic. Rebic currently plays for Bundesliga side Eintracht Frankfurt and made headlines in May when he scored twice in the club's German Cup win against Bayern Munich. United's interest in the Croatian duo has been encouraged by their failure to land Gareth Bale from Real Madrid. Metro reports that the Welshman is planning to stay at the Bernabeu, having been assured of a key role following Cristiano Ronaldo's departure to Juventus. How likely is Karim Benzema to end up at Napoli next season? Gabriel Buiz, AFP, Getty Images paper talk. Man City priced out of Kovacic deal. Another Real Madrid player who looks set to stay put this summer is midfielder Mateo Kovacic. According to Sky Sports, Manchester City had lined up a bid for the Croatian following Jorginho's move to Chelsea, only to be quoted an asking price of £80 million. With City refusing to meet Madrid's valuation, they could turn their attention to Southampton's Mario Lemina. The 24-year-old joined the Saints from Juventus only last summer in a deal worth £15.4 million, but he would surely jump at the chance to move to the English champions. Arsenal planning to trim squad. Unai Emery is aiming to cut his Arsenal squad after splashing out £70 million on new players. Danny Welbeck and David Ospina could be among the most high-profile departures, according to The Telegraph, as they return from the World Cup with their futures up in the air. With Welbeck entering the final year of his contract, the Gunners may look to cash in on a striker who will otherwise be forced to play backup to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Alexander Lacazette. It is a similar situation regarding Ospina, who has been pushed further down the pecking order following the arrival of Bernd Leno from Bayer Leverkusen. Meanwhile, Arsenal remain keen to tie Aaron Ramsey to a new 5-year deal, despite negotiations with the Welshman dragging on. Tap-ins Newcastle and Celtic will duke it out for Uruguay international Georgian de Rascaeta, reports The Sun. The playmaker is valued at around £18 million by Cruzeiro after making 2 appearances at the World Cup. Nikola Kalinic is set to complete his switch from AC Milan to Atletico Madrid, says Football Italia. The striker missed Croatia's run to the World Cup final after he was sent home for reportedly refusing to come on as a sub in the opening game against Nigeria. Southampton aren't planning to bring in Liverpool striker Danny Ings, says the Daily Echo. Mark Hughes is in the market for a striker after loaning out Guido Carrillo, but has other targets in mind. To help make this website better, to improve and personalize your experience and for advertising purposes, are you happy to accept cookies and other technologies? More info here. Cookie choices.